An eager defense of the $1.5 trillion tax cut bill as the president headed to Camp David today.
Mr. President, many Americans believe that the tax cuts will benefit the wealthy more than the middle class.
No, this really will mostly benefit the middle class and jobs. Companies are coming in, they're pouring into the country, they've already started, and this will be great for jobs.
Jobs is White House code for helping middle-class families. Even with unemployment at a 14-year low, the wages are stagnant. Under the GOP tax cut plan, a family of four with an income of $73,000 could save roughly $2,000. The standard deduction most tax filers claim would double. The child tax credit also goes up. For parents, those 529 college plans would expand to include tuition saving for K through 12th grade. Answering the bill's critics today, the president played Santa.
The wealthy. This is going to be one of the great gifts to the middle-income people of this country that they've ever gotten for Christmas.
Wealthy families and corporations could see the biggest gains. The corporate tax rate drops to 21%. The estate tax exemption would allow couples to pass on twice as much, $22 million with no inheritance tax. The alternative minimum tax, intended to prevent overuse of loopholes, would kick in at a higher level, $1 million for couples. But the AMT ends completely for businesses. Political analysts say public reaction has been wary.
I think the American people have already sized this thing up to realize that they're not going to be the direct beneficiaries of any tax reform, but rather very large special corporate interests are.
The president could be just days from signing into law his first major piece of legislation. The House is scheduled to vote Tuesday, and then the Senate, and Republicans appear to have enough votes.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.